If you've ever wondered how Vikings survived the brutal Scandinavian winters without modern heating, you're in for a lesson that combines history, survival skills, and clever design. Before we dive in, make sure to hit subscribe, like the video, and leave a comment sharing your thoughts on ancient living techniques. The methods Vikings used are not just historical curiosities, they're practical insights that can be applied even today in off-grid living or survival scenarios. Vikings relied on passive insulation techniques more than open flames. Viking homes, or longhouses, were engineered to retain heat using layers of natural insulation. Thick walls made from wattle and daub, often reinforced with turf or sod, created a thermal barrier that trapped warmth. The roof, steep and heavily thatched, provided an additional insulating layer, preventing heat from escaping upward. For anyone trying to replicate this today, lining walls with dense natural materials like straw bales or moss-packed planks can mimic this ancient efficiency without relying on electricity or fire. The importance of compact design in longhouses. Viking longhouses were long, narrow, and low to the ground. This design minimized the interior volume that needed to be heated. By clustering living spaces together and avoiding large open rooms, heat generated by bodies, small stoves, or even sunlight through small windows could sustain warmth for longer periods. Modern applications include designing tiny homes or cabins where space efficiency directly contributes to energy savings, allowing you to stay warm even in freezing conditions. Sleeping arrangements maximized retained heat. Vikings didn't just layer blankets, they layered people. Family members slept close together on raised wooden platforms lined with animal furs. The combination of shared body heat and insulating materials kept the cold at bay through the night. For modern survivalists or historical reenactors, mimicking this method with layered blankets, thermal pads, and tight sleeping quarters can drastically reduce reliance on artificial heating during cold nights. Strategic placement of hearths and cooking areas was, well, a clever solution. While this technique avoids open fires as a primary heat source, small hearths were still used carefully. The key was positioning the hearth centrally or near sleeping areas to radiate minimal but effective warmth. In today's context, portable low-flame heat sources or solar heating positioned strategically can replicate this ancient efficiency. Using natural terrain and earthworks for additional warmth was another smart move. Vikings often built homes partially sunken into the ground or against natural windbreaks like hills and dense forests. This reduced exposure to cold winds and stabilized interior temperatures. Modern off-grid dwellings can adopt this principle by using earth berms or positioning cabins in sheltered areas to take advantage of natural insulation. Understanding these techniques gives serious history enthusiasts and survivalists a tangible connection to Viking ingenuity. Applying even one of these strategies, like using natural insulation, compact living spaces, or earth-sheltered design, can dramatically improve heat retention without relying on modern energy sources. If you found this guide valuable, make sure to subscribe to Warpaths of Europe, leave a comment sharing which Viking strategy surprised you the most, and share this video with fellow history buffs. Staying warm like a Viking might be closer to reality than you think.